So this question looks like it's going to be a simplified question. I do notice, however, that there's a C here, so it's not as simple as maybe I would have anticipated in terms of simplification because I have two variables. So I'm going to read the question and see what the best method forward is. The question says, in the equation above, C is a constant. If the equation has infinitely many solutions, what is the value of C? All right. So infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions when you have an equation just means that both sides of the equal sign are the exact same value, right? So let's say you solved or simplified an equation and you ended up with like 3x equals 3x. That would represent that you have infinitely many solutions. You should also be able to tell that if I divide both sides by 3x, I'd end up with 1 equals 1, right? Which is also, again, what's on the left side of the equal sign is the exact same as what's on the right-hand side of the equal sign, and you can't simplify any further, right? This is how you know you have infinitely many solutions. You may also say, well, I could subtract 1 from both sides and get 0 equals 0, but again, 0 equals 0, same thing on both sides of the equal sign, so that's how, again, you know that you have infinitely many solutions. So knowing that is helpful because I could use a strategy here where I just plug in answers. So I'm going to start plugging in answers. And what that means is for choice A, for instance, I'm going to just say, well, what would happen if C were 3/2? Would I get the situation where both sides of the equal sign are exactly the same? So I'm going to continue simplifying this. So 8x minus 2x, 3/2 plus 1/2, plus 1. 1 can be written as 2 over 2, so I have common denominator. So this becomes 5/2 equals x, 8x minus, then this gets multiplied into here, which would become, the 2's will cancel out. I'd have 5x, 8x minus 5x equals x. This is not true, right? Because 8x minus 5x is 3x. 3x does not equal x, so choice A is gone. Let's try the exact same thing for choice B. Choice B, again, I have 8x minus 2x. C is now 5/2. I'm going to just call this 2/2 instead of 1. Hopefully you understand why. When I simplify, I have 8x minus 2x, 7/2 equals x. When I distribute this 2x, or when I multiply that by 2x, I get 8x minus 7x equals x. Again, the 2's cross cancel. Otherwise, I'd have 14x over 2, which then turns to 7x. 8x minus 7x equals x. And this is true, right? Because 8x minus 7x is, in fact, x. X equals x. And that's exactly what I set you up for earlier, where I said infinitely many solutions should end up in a situation like this, where both sides of the equal sign are exactly the same. So this is why choice B is the correct answer here.